Hey everybody, and welcome to the motherland. No, not that motherland, although it's on the same continent. Today we're going to Senegal, the land of Teranga. Now I know what you're thinking. Trevor, what the heck is Teranga? Well, my friend, Teranga is Wolof for hospitality, which is basically Senegal's love language. It's more than just saying hello or offering a cup of ataya. It's a way of life, woven into the fabric of their culture. And let me tell you, Senegal ain't messing around when it comes to hospitality. Forget those awkward "can I offer you a drink" interactions. In Senegal, they welcome you with open arms, big smiles, and enough food to feed a small village. It's the kind of warmth that makes you feel like you've come home, even if you've never been there before. So buckle up, because we're about to take you on a wild ride through the heart of West Africa, using real footage and actual images. No green screens or CGI trickery here. We're talking vibrant cities, stunning landscapes, and cultural experiences that will blow your mind wider than a Nicki Minaj rap verse. Get ready to discover Senegal, the country where the rhythm gets you moving and the hospitality keeps you coming back for more. First stop, Dakar. This city is like the New York City of West Africa, but instead of yellow cabs, you've got colorful car rapides blasting Mbalax music. Imagine Times Square, but with less Spider-Man and more vendors selling Bissap juice. Dakar is a melting pot of cultures, where modern skyscrapers rub shoulders with traditional markets. It's a city that never sleeps, where the energy is as infectious as a Drake song at a college party. You can literally feel the rhythm of the city pulsating through the streets. Speaking of rhythm, Dakar's nightlife is legendary. Forget your fancy cocktail bars, here it's all about Sabar drumming, vibrant dance floors, and enough energy to power a small country. Trust me, after a night out in Dakar, you'll be sleeping like a baby. Or at least until the call to prayer at dawn. But Dakar's not just about the hustle and bustle. It's also a city steeped in history, with colonial architecture whispering tales of the past and bustling markets where you can haggle for everything from spices to souvenirs. Just a short ferry ride from the bustling streets of Dakar, the capital city of Senegal, lies a place that holds a significant yet somber part of human history. Gorée Island, a place where time seems to stand still, offers a stark contrast to the vibrant energy of Dakar. The island's serene and tranquil atmosphere belies the dark history that it harbors. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this next part gets a little heavy. The story of Gorée Island is not one of joy and celebration, but rather one of pain and suffering. You see, Gorée Island isn't your typical tourist destination with beaches and cocktails. Instead, it stands as a solemn reminder of a dark chapter in human history. It's a place haunted by the ghosts of a dark and painful past, a stark reminder of the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade. The island's history is deeply intertwined with the brutal and inhumane practice of slavery. For centuries, Gorée Island served as one of the largest slave trading centers on the African coast. It was a hub where countless Africans were captured, sold, and shipped off to a life of unimaginable hardship. Millions of Africans were forcibly taken from their homes, crammed into tiny cells, and shipped across the Atlantic in unimaginable conditions. The journey was perilous, and many did not survive the treacherous voyage. It's a history that's impossible to ignore when you set foot on Gorée Island. The weight of the past is palpable, and it serves as a powerful reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. But as you walk through the cobblestone streets, past the brightly colored colonial buildings, you can't help but feel a sense of resilience, a spirit of defiance in the face of unimaginable adversity. The island's beauty stands in stark contrast to its painful history. The most poignant stop on any visit to Gorée Island is the House of Slaves. This building, with its faded red walls and somber atmosphere, serves as a powerful testament to the island's dark past. This somber museum, housed in a former slave trading post, tells the harrowing story of the millions of Africans who were held captive here before being shipped across the Atlantic. The exhibits are a stark reminder of the cruelty and inhumanity that took place within these walls. You'll see the cramped and airless cells where men, women, and children were held captive, often for months at a time. These tiny dark spaces are a chilling reminder of the suffering endured by those who were imprisoned here. You'll hear stories of their suffering, their resilience, and their unbreakable spirit. The museum's exhibits provide a glimpse into the lives of those who were enslaved, highlighting their strength and determination in the face of unimaginable adversity. And then there's the door of no return, This unassuming doorway, overlooking the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, served as the final point of departure for countless Africans who were forced onto slave ships, never to see their homeland again. Standing at the door of no return, you can't help but feel a deep sense of sorrow and loss. It's a place that evokes powerful emotions as you imagine the countless individuals who passed through this doorway, leaving behind everything they knew and loved. It's a deeply moving and emotional experience, one that will stay with you long after you leave Gorée Island. The island's history is a stark reminder of the atrocities of the past, but it also serves as a testament to the resilience and strength of the human spirit. As the sun sets over Gorée Island, casting a golden glow over the tranquil waters, it's a moment of reflection. The island's beauty is undeniable, but so is its painful history. It's a place that forces you to confront the past, to remember the suffering and resilience of those who came before. Today, Gorée Island is also a place of life and culture. Local artisans and craftsmen display their vibrant works, and the island's markets are filled with the sounds of music and laughter. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of the people who call this island home. Children play in the streets, their laughter echoing through the air, a stark contrast to the island's somber history. Families gather, enjoying the simple pleasures of life, a reminder that even in the face of great adversity, life goes on. As you explore the island, you'll come across numerous historical landmarks that tell the story of Gorée's past. Each building, each street, holds a piece of history, a story waiting to be told. Local guides share their knowledge and stories with visitors, providing a deeper understanding of the island's history. These educational tours are an important part of preserving the memory of those who suffered and ensuring that their stories are never forgotten. Memorials and plaques are scattered throughout the island, paying tribute to the victims of the slave trade. These tributes serve as a reminder of the island's painful past and the importance of remembering and honoring those who suffered. Despite its dark history, Gorée Island is also a place of natural beauty. The serene beaches with waves gently lapping the shore offer a moment of peace and reflection. It's a place where the past and present coexist, a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. As the day comes to an end and the sun sets over the Atlantic Ocean, it's a time to reflect on the journey you've taken through Gorée Island. The island's history is a powerful reminder of the atrocities of the past, but it also serves as a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit. Leaving Gorée Island, you carry with you the weight of its history and the stories of those who suffered. It's a place that leaves a lasting impact, a reminder of the importance of remembering and honoring the past. As you return to the bustling streets of Dakar, the memory of Gorée Island lingers. It's a place that forces you to confront the past, to remember the suffering and resilience of those who came before, and to carry their stories with you. Gorée Island is more than just a historical site. It's a place of reflection, a place to remember and honor the past, and a place to find hope and resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. All right, folks, buckle up because we're about to head to a place where the water is pink. Yes, you heard that right, pink. Imagine a lake that looks like it's been dipped in a giant vat of strawberry milkshake. Intrigued? You should be, because this is one of nature's most fascinating wonders. You heard me right, pink. Not just a faint blush, but a vibrant, eye-catching pink that makes you question if you've stepped into a fairy tale. And no, it's not a filter. It's Lake Retba, also known as Lac Rose. Nestled in the heart of Senegal, this lake is a marvel that has been captivating visitors for years. It's a place where reality meets fantasy, and the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Now you might be thinking Coca_tours, is this place real or just some Instagram fantasy? Well, let me assure you, it's as real as the ground you're standing on. This isn't some digital trickery or a clever marketing ploy, it's Mother Nature showing off her artistic flair. Let me tell you, it's as real as the hair dye on a politician trying to look young. And just like that hair dye, it's impossible to ignore. The lake's pink hue is so striking, it's like nature decided to have a little fun with its color palette. This lake is like nature's own bubblegum factory, but instead of gum, it's filled with salt. Imagine a landscape where the ground sparkles with crystalline salt formations and the air is thick with the scent of brine. It's a sensory experience unlike any other, and we're not talking a sprinkle of salt, we're talking enough salt to make the Dead Sea jealous. In fact, Lake Retba's salt concentration is so high it rivals that of the Dead Sea, making it one of the saltiest bodies of water on the planet. It's so salty, in fact, that people float in it like they're in one of those fancy sensory deprivation tanks. Imagine lying back in the water, effortlessly buoyant as the pink waves lap gently around you. It's a surreal experience that feels almost otherworldly. But instead of paying hundreds of dollars an hour, you just need a plane ticket to Senegal, and trust me, the journey is worth every penny. From the moment you catch your first glimpse of the pink waters, you'll be hooked. Now you're probably wondering, Jack, why is the lake pink? What kind of magic is at play here? Well, my friend, the answer lies in the microscopic world. Well, my friend, I'm about to drop some science on you. The pink hue comes from a type of algae called Dunaliella salina. These tiny organisms are the unsung heroes of Lake Retba, working tirelessly to create its signature color. The pink hue comes from a type of algae called Dunaliella salina. These little guys thrive in the super salty water and produce a red pigment, turning the lake into a giant natural pink lemonade. It's a fascinating example of how life can adapt to even the harshest environments. These little guys thrive in the super salty water and produce a red pigment, turning the lake into a giant, natural pink lemonade. But don't be fooled by its candy-like appearance. This is one lemonade you definitely don't want to drink. But don't even think about taking a sip. The high salt content makes the water undrinkable, and trust me, it's not something you want to taste. This is one lemonade you definitely don't want to drink. The taste is overwhelmingly salty, and it's enough to make your taste buds recoil in horror. Trust me, I've been there, and let's just say my taste buds are still recovering. It's an experience I wouldn't recommend, but it's one I'll never forget. But hey, at least I can confirm the pink is real, even if it doesn't taste like candy. The lake's beauty is undeniable, and it's a sight that will stay with you long after you've left. So, next time someone says something's too good to be true, show them Lake Retba, where the water is pink and the salt piles are high. It's a place that defies expectations and proves that sometimes reality can be even more magical than our wildest dreams. So pack your bags, grab your camera, and get ready to be amazed by the pink wonder that is Lake Retba. And while you're there, don't forget to take plenty of photos. After all, how often do you get to visit a pink lake? It's a memory you'll want to cherish forever. And don't forget to check out the local vendors. They sell some amazing souvenirs that will remind you of your trip to this incredible place. From handcrafted jewelry to vibrant textiles, there's something for everyone. As the day comes to an end, make sure to catch the sunset over Lake Retba. The way the pink waters glow in the evening light is nothing short of magical. It's the perfect way to end your visit to this extraordinary lake. So there you have it, folks. Lake Retba, a place where the water is pink, the salt piles are high, and the memories are unforgettable. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious. Next stop on our Senegalese adventure, we're traveling back in time to the charming city of St. Louis. Now, this isn't your average city, folks. St. Louis is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. It's like stepping into a time capsule with its colorful colonial architecture, horse-drawn carriages, and a pace of life that's as slow and steady as a tortoise on vacation. Founded by the French in the 17th century, St. Louis was actually the first French settlement in West Africa. Yup, you heard that right. Before croissants and berets took over the world, they started right here in Senegal. And let me tell you, the French influence is still very much alive, from the language to the food to the occasional beret-wearing intellectual pondering the meaning of life in a sidewalk cafe. But don't worry, you don't need to speak fluent French or have a PhD in philosophy to enjoy St. Louis. Just wander through the narrow streets, admire the faded grandeur of the buildings, and imagine what life was like back in the day. You can almost hear the echoes of traders, explorers, and maybe even a few pirates. Because let's be honest, who can resist a city on the coast with a history as rich as this? So put on your explorer hat, grab your camera, and get ready to discover the hidden gems of this captivating city. Just watch out for horse-drawn carriages, because in St. Louis, the past is very much present. Now we're heading south, my friends, to a region of Senegal that feels like a world away from the hustle and bustle of Dakar and St. Louis. Welcome to Casamance, a land of lush landscapes, pristine beaches, and a culture as rich and vibrant as the colors of its traditional clothing. Imagine this: palm-fringed beaches stretching as far as the eye can see, crystal clear waters teeming with fish, and the gentle sound of waves lapping at the shore. It's the kind of place where you can truly disconnect from the world and reconnect with yourself, or maybe just disconnect from your phone for a few hours, which, let's be honest, is a victory in itself these days. But Casamance is more than just a pretty face. It's also home to a unique culture, shaped by its history, geography, and the traditions of its people. The people of Casamance are known for their warm hospitality, their love of music and dance, and their deep connection to the land. So if you're looking for an off-the-beaten-path destination with stunning natural beauty, a rich culture, and a pace of life that's as slow and steady as the flow of the Casamance River, then look no further than this hidden gem of Senegal. Just be prepared to fall in love, because Casamance has a way of capturing hearts and inspiring wanderlust. Alright folks, buckle up, because we're leaving the city behind and heading into the wild, wild west. Well, more like the wild, wild Senegal. We're talking about Niokolo-Koba National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a place where you can actually hear the lions roar. This ain't no zoo, people. We're talking about over 9,000 square kilometers of pure, unadulterated African wilderness. That's bigger than some countries. I'm not sure they have Wi-Fi out there, but you will get amazing Instagram pictures. So, what can you expect to see in this animal kingdom? Well, hold on to your hats, because we're talking elephants, lions, leopards, chimpanzees, hippos, you name it, they probably have it. It's like walking onto the set of The Lion King, but without the singing animals. But seriously, this place is a dream for any wildlife enthusiast. Just imagine yourself cruising down the Gambia River, the sun setting over the savannah, and a herd of elephants casually strolling by. It's enough to make you forget about the stress of everyday life, you know, like trying to find a decent bagel in this city. Alright folks, from the land of lions and elephants, we're switching gears and heading to a place where the water reigns supreme, the Sine Saloum Delta. Now this isn't your average delta. We're talking about a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a labyrinth of mangroves, islands, and waterways that stretches for miles along Senegal's coastline. It's basically the Venice of Africa, but instead of gondolas, you get dugout canoes. And instead of pigeons, you get, well, you still get birds, but way cooler birds. So what makes this place so special? Well, for starters, it's a haven for wildlife. We're talking about thousands of birds, from pelicans to flamingos, all chilling out in their natural habitat. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a manatee or two swimming through the mangroves. But it's not just about the animals, folks. The Sine Saloum Delta is also home to a rich culture and history. You can visit traditional villages, learn about local fishing techniques, and even try your hand at oyster farming. From the tranquil waters of the Sine Saloum Delta, where the serene landscape meets the sky in a harmonious blend of blues and greens, we embark on a journey that will take us to the heart of Senegal. We're shifting gears again, folks. This time, we're heading to a place of immense spiritual significance, Touba, the holy city of Senegal. Nestled in the heart of the country, Touba is a city that pulses with spiritual energy and cultural richness. Now, Touba is not just another city on the map, it's a beacon of faith and devotion, a place where the spiritual and the everyday coexist in a seamless dance. It's the heart and soul of the Mouride Brotherhood, one of the largest and most influential Sufi orders in West Africa. The Mouride Brotherhood, founded by Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba in the late 19th century, has left an indelible mark on the cultural and spiritual landscape of Senegal. And trust me, the faith here is palpable. It's in the air you breathe, in the rhythm of daily life, and in the hearts of the people who call this city home. You can feel it in the air, you can see it in the people's eyes, you can even hear it in the call to prayer that echoes throughout the city. The call to prayer, or Adhan, is a poignant reminder of the city's deep-rooted spirituality. And speaking of the call to prayer, let's delve deeper into the heart of this spiritual epicenter. Let's talk about the crown jewel of Touba, the Grand Mosque. This magnificent structure is not just a place of worship, it's a symbol of the city's spiritual and cultural heritage. This architectural masterpiece is one of the largest mosques in sub-Saharan Africa, and it's a sight to behold. As the sun sets, casting a golden hue over its minarets, the mosque stands as a testament to the devotion and craftsmanship of its builders. But Touba is not just about grand mosques and religious ceremonies. it's also a bustling city with a unique character, a blend of tradition and modernity that makes it truly special. The streets of Tuba are alive with the sounds of daily life, from the calls of street vendors to the laughter of children playing. It's a place where modern buildings stand side by side with traditional structures, creating a vibrant tapestry of old and new. The city's architecture reflects its rich history and its forward-looking spirit. All right, folks, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Or should I say the mosque in the city, the Grand Mosque of Tuba. This thing is massive. It's not just a building, it's a sprawling complex that dominates the city's skyline. We're talking about a complex that covers 8 hectares, a vast expanse that includes prayer halls, courtyards, and minarets. With a minaret that soars 87 meters into the sky, it's a beacon of faith that can be seen from miles around. It's basically the Eiffel Tower of mosques, a towering symbol of spiritual aspiration and architectural brilliance. But it's not just about the size, folks. The Grand Mosque is also an architectural masterpiece, a blend of Islamic and traditional African styles that will leave you speechless. The Grand Mosque is also an architectural masterpiece, a blend of Islamic and traditional African styles that will leave you speechless. The intricate mosaics, the towering minarets, the vast courtyard, it's enough to make you feel like you've stepped into a fairy tale. The intricate mosaics, the towering minarets, the vast courtyard, it's enough to make you feel like you've stepped into a fairy tale. The mosque's design is a harmonious blend of form and function, beauty and purpose. The vast courtyard is a place of gathering, a space where worshippers come together to pray, reflect, and connect with their faith. It's a place of peace and serenity, a sanctuary in the heart of the city. And the best part is, it's not just a pretty face. The Grand Mosque is a living, breathing testament to the faith of the Murid Brotherhood, a place where thousands of worshippers gather every day to pray and connect with their spirituality. It's a place where the spiritual and the everyday intersect, where the call to prayer is a part of the rhythm of daily life. The mosque is a hub of activity, a place where faith is lived and experienced. The Grand Mosque is a living, breathing testament to the faith of the Murid Brotherhood, a place where thousands of worshippers gather every day to pray and connect with their spirituality. It's a place of community where people come together to support and uplift one another. A place where thousands of worshippers gather every day to pray and connect with their spirituality. The sense of community and shared purpose is palpable, a testament to the power of faith to bring people together. So, whether you're religious or not, a visit to the Grand Mosque of Tuba is a humbling experience. It's a place that transcends religious boundaries, a symbol of the universal human quest for meaning and connection. A visit to the Grand Mosque of Tuba is a humbling experience, a reminder of the power of faith and the beauty of human creation. It's a place that inspires awe and reflection, a testament to what we can achieve when we come together in pursuit of a higher purpose, a reminder of the power of faith and the beauty of human creation. The Grand Mosque of Tuba is more than just a building, it's a symbol of hope, faith, and the enduring human spirit. All right, folks, we're diving into the Saloum Islands. Picture this: serene beaches, crystal clear waters, and a whole lot of peace and quiet. Forget your alarm clocks, forget your deadlines. This is where you come to forget you even have an email inbox. Now, the Saloum Islands aren't just one island, oh no. It's a whole archipelago, a collection of islands, kind of like a buffet, but instead of food, it's breathtaking views and tranquil vibes. You've got options, people. You can island hop to your heart's content. Each island has its own unique flavor. Some are covered in lush mangroves, perfect for spotting exotic birds. Others boast those picture-perfect white sand beaches, ideal for, well, doing absolutely nothing but soaking up the sun. And the best part, you can explore it all by boat. So, whether you're a seasoned sailor or you just like the idea of cruising along the water, the Saloum Islands have something for everyone. Trust me, after experiencing this paradise, you'll be tempted to trade in your city shoes for flip-flops and never look back. Next up, we're trading those island vibes for something a little wilder. Get ready to unleash your inner Attenborough because we're heading to the Bandia Reserve. Now, if you're an animal lover, buckle up because this place is like stepping into a real-life nature documentary. Bandia is a privately owned reserve, and let me tell you, they're doing conservation right. We're talking about over 3,500 hectares of protected land, home to a stunning array of wildlife. And the best part? You get to experience it all up close and personal. Forget those crowded zoos where you're squinting through fences. At Bandia, you hop into a 4x4 and venture deep into the reserve. where you'll encounter animals roaming free in their natural habitat. We're talking giraffes gracefully munching on leaves, zebras strutting their stuff, and if you're lucky, maybe even a glimpse of the elusive white rhino. It's an experience that'll leave you awestruck and make you appreciate the beauty and diversity of the animal kingdom. And there you have it, folks. From the bustling streets of Dakar to the tranquil beaches of the Saloum Islands and the wild plains of the Bandia Reserve, Senegal has something for everyone. This country is a feast for the senses, a tapestry of vibrant cultures, breathtaking landscapes, and unforgettable experiences. It's a place that will stay with you long after you've left, a place that will leave you wanting more. So, to all my subscribers and viewers, thank you for joining me on this incredible journey through Senegal. I wish you all a prosperous new year, 2025, filled with adventure, joy, and maybe even a trip to this beautiful corner of the world. And for those of you who haven't already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and share this video with your friends. Let's spread the love for Senegal and inspire others to discover the magic of this amazing country. Until next time, keep exploring.